Hi everyone! Good day! Magandang araw sa ating lahat. So before anything else, kamusta kayo? I hope you all are well and safe. I'm still not feeling well, but I hope na you would bear with me with this lesson. I hope na you will learn something. And last time we talked about Sonnet 18, and that is about how Sonnet 18 preserved the life of the beloved, and how love is not like a summer's day. It's not a summer's day is seasonal, it's changing, but love is, it lives, it relieves it through the Sonnet 18. So I hope na napakinggan nyo na yon. And today we will have Sonnet 29, and this one is medyo iba siya compared to the Sonnet 18. This one is more of a realistic. I'm not saying na hindi realistic yung Sonnet 18, but this one is something that we could relate to, or most of us can relate to. So this is Sonnet 29, and this will talk about how the power of love can change someone's mindset. So it could either break or make a person. So yeah, I cannot wait na ma-discuss ito. I hope na I could make this as simple as possible and as fast as possible. So yeah, let's start with Sonnet 29. So I will first read so this one is the original and the other one is the paraphrase. So yeah, let's have Sonnet 29 by William Shakespeare. Okay, so when in disgrace with fortune and men's eyes, I all alone bewept my outcast state, and troubled deaf heaven with my bootless cries, and look upon myself, and curse my fate, wishing me like to one more rich in hope, featured like him with friends possessed, desiring this man's art and that man's cope, with what I most enjoy contented least. Yet in these thoughts, myself almost despising, haply I think on thee, and then my state, like to the lark at break of day arising, from sullen earth sings hymns at heaven's gate. For thy sweet love remembered such wealth brings, that then I scorn to change my state with kings. Okay, so sana nakita natin yon. Medyo nakikita na natin yung tono nung persona. At the first part, nararamdaman natin yung a tone of depression, a tone of hopelessness, and there's that tone of unhappiness in life. So as you can see, same lang, Shakespearean sonnet, 3 quatrains, and we have the rhyming couplet at the bottom. So we have the 3 quatrains. So let's have the first quatrain first. Ayan. Let's have 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm so sorry, medyo nahihilo pa ako. So the first quatrain, or the first line, sabi dito, when in disgrace with fortune and men's eyes. Disgrace is something na parang nahihiya siya. Kinakahiya niya yung sarili niya. He felt embarrassed, or he is in that certain moment where he isolates himself because he felt very disgraceful, or he accused himself, or there's that certain thought na yung destiny has been cruel to him. So yung first line is when in disgrace with fortune and men's eyes. So parang sinasabi niya na I'm embarrassed and I am unpopular in the eyes of others. So yan, so yung paraphrase when I've fallen out of favor with fortune and men. So parang sinasabi dito na pinagkakaitan siya ng favor, ng fortune, and nahihiya siya kasi there's that certain nararamdaman niya na something that is lacking in himself. So parang ikinahihiya niya yung sarili niya. And then yung second line is I all alone bewept my outcast state. So bewept is something na to cry over it. So you're weeping for something. So yung kanya, very upset siya on the state of his life. Kung ano yung meron siya, he felt very disgrace, and alam niyang nasa curse state siya. So, very unhappy siya sa buhay niya. And, sabi niya, there's that alone. So, he felt that he was alone. He felt na pagkakaitan nga siya. Yan. So, yan yung first two lines. Very depressing. Yung tone, very isolating. So, we all have that certain point of our lives na we feel very worthless, or we feel unworthy to be loved, or unworthy to be seen or heard. So, yun yung nararamdaman niya na there's that outcast. So, parang he feels that he does not belong in that certain time. So, parang we all experience that. Now, parang we feel such an outcast. So, parang pag napunta tayo sa isang lugar, ganyan, there's that certain season in our life na we feel very lost. Na we feel like an outcast, like an alien in this environment. So, yun yung pinaparating nung persona in the first two lines. And then, the third line, he said, "And troubled deaf heaven with my bootless cries." So, ibig sabihin, deaf heaven. Ibig sabihin, sinasabi niya na parang, heaven's not listening to my cries. Lahat ng iyak ko, parang hindi pinapakinggan ng langit, or hindi pinapakinggan ng heaven. And then, yung bootless is parang something that's useless, or sabi niya, "And pray to heaven, but my cries go unheard." So, sabi niya dito na, ramdam niya na nga na nag-iisa siya, and mas lalong ramdam pa niya na hindi siya naririnig whenever he cried. So, his cries were left unheard. So, the fourth line, and then sabi niya, "And look upon myself and curse my fate." So, pagkakita niya sa sarili niya, mas lalo niyang dinadown yung sarili niya, mas lalo niyang sinusumpa yung sarili niya. Siguro in this part, he is questioning his existence. We all have that. Diba, there's that certain season in our life na we question our existence. Para saan ba ako? Para kanino ba ako? Or, am I worth loving? Or am I worth fighting for? So, we have that certain seasons in our life na we feel very unworthy. We feel, alam na natin yan. We feel very worthless. We feel very useless. And our cries, kahit umiiyak tayo, we feel na parang walang nang nakikinig, and useless na lahat ng mga iyak na yan. So, there's that tendency na we will curse our fate. So, parang sasabi natin, what's the purpose of me going forward? Or, what's the purpose of me continuing life when I cannot see a brighter fate? Or, your future is not that beautiful na, or not that hopeful na in your thought. So, yun yung pinaparating sa first quatrain. So, makikita nyo dyan, very depressing, very hopeless, and very unhappy siya sa buhay niya. And we all have that. And that, this Sonnet 29, habang binabasa ko siya, it really spoke to me because, when we have that certain, these things na we could relate to, we feel na we are not alone. Na nararamdaman man natin to, we feel like an outcast, we feel na we are not heard, or we feel na nag-iisa tayo sa mundo. Through this literary pieces, we feel that we are not alone. And we are fighting the same battles, not the same level of battles, but we are fighting the same battles. So, yeah, the Sonnet 29 is relatable talaga in a way. And then let's move to the second quatrain. So, the second quatrain starts with, "Wishing me like to one more rich in hope, featured like him with friends possessed." So, in the first two lines, the fifth and the sixth line, ayan na yung parang he was wishing that he was someone else. So, we all have that. We all experience that. We all feel that. Na kahit in denial tayo na, I'm contented with my beauty. I'm contented with the way I look, with the way yung features ko. But we unconsciously wish that we have the same features as him. For example, may nakikita kang maganda yung ngipin niya, sabi mo, kahit kontento ka na sa ngipin mo, you have that certain certain desire na sana I have that kind of teeth. Sana I have that kind of smile. I have that kind of personality. I have that kind of feature. I have that kind of sexy body and so on and so forth. So, yun yung pinaparating niya sa 5th and 6th line na parang he wishes that he was someone else. Someone that is more talented, someone that is more handsome or more beautiful than him. So, yun. And then, sabi dito, yung sabi dito yung featured like him, ang features, yung physical features. Yan yung very good looking ka, parang kang gods and goddesses in a way. Ayan. So, yun yung 5th and 6th line. He wishes that he was someone else, someone that is good looking, and someone that is surrounded with many friends. So sabi sa paraphrase, wishing I looked like him, wishing I were surrounded by friends. So sometimes we wish that, sometimes I'm so sorry. Sometimes we think of parang our existence, binibilang natin yung halaga ng ating buhay through the number of friends that we make. So sometimes we are comforted by, I have many friends. It means I am, that only means that I am a good person. Parang ganun, we tend to, parang, alam ko, nag-gets nyo na ako doon, na parang, pag marami kang friends, you feel na maganda yung buhay mo. Parang ganun. Yun yung sa 5th and 6th line niya. And sa 7 and 8 line, sabi niya, desiring this man's art and that man's scope. Art means talent. Art means skills. So dito, sinasabi niya na, I desire to have that man's skills. I desire to have that man's talents. So first, sa 6th line, sabi niya features, and then sumunod na gusto niya na talent na, yung skills. So we all have that. Sometimes when we hear someone na magaling kumanta, we have that desire na sana I have that kind of voice. Sana I have that kind of talent. Alam kong tumugtog ng gitara, alam tumugtog ng piano, ng so on and so forth. So we tend to be like this. And then that man's scope meaning opportunities or yung mga chances in life. So dito sa second quatrain, makikita nyo na he wishes that he was someone else and he would live somebody's life na good looking and then full of talent, full of skills, and then full of chances and opportunities. Because sometimes we all feel that na parang we don't have any opportunities, we don't have any chances. Parang ganon. And then yung 8th line, sabi niya, with what I most enjoy, contented least. So dito na yung depressive state. Kasi lahat na nung na-enjoy niya noon, yung sabi dito sa paraphrase, I am least contented with what I used to enjoy most. So the things na na-enjoy mo noon, because of feeling this way, because of entertaining these negative thoughts, these negative feelings, we are not contented now with the things that we used to enjoy. So we have that certain life crisis. I know that you could relate to me, especially sa mga estudyante ko na 4th year na. We have that certain feeling na we feel very lost, and dahil nga entertain natin yung negative thoughts na yan, na we feel cursed, we feel disgraced, we feel hopeless and unblessed with life. So yung mga dati, nagtataka tayo, 'di ba? Dati nakokontento na tayo sa simpleng bagay, pero yung mga na-enjoy natin dati, biglang hindi na natin na-enjoy ngayon. And that is a sign of a depressive state. So, ayan yung nangyari sa first 8 lines. So, dito natin makikita na very unhappy, very depressing yung state niya. And then, in the 9th line, nandito na yung redemption. So, as you can see, yet in these thoughts, myself almost despising, haply I think on thee, and then my state, like to the lark, at break of day arising from sullen earth, sings hymns at heaven's gate. So, nandito na yung redemption. So, yan yung tulad nung Sonnet 18, tulad nung last time, there's that but na. But, with these thoughts, almost despising myself, I by chance think of you, and then my melancholy, like the lark at the break of day, arises from the dark earth, and I sing hymns to heaven. So, as you can see, nalulunod na siya nalulunod na siya dun sa negative thoughts. So, nade-despise na siya. So, despising is, he is in that season of disliking himself, he's hating himself, but there's that accident. Sabi niya dito, haply is by chance or by accident, naisip niya. So, I think on you. So, naalala kita. By accident, by chance. Nung time na hini-hate ko na yung sarili ko, nung time na hindi ko nakilala yung sarili ko, naisip kita. And then, my state, yung condition ko, yung mood. Sabi niya doon sa state, yung mood ko, ay parang naging bird. Yung bird, ito yung lark. Yung bird na lumipad. So, parang at break of day arising from sullen earth. Sullen kasi meaning gloomy day or dark earth. So, as you can see, nakikita natin yan, di ba? Pag sunrise na, medyo madilim pa yung kalangitan, but as the day breaks or the sun arises, there's that birds, di ba, na lumilipad. So, parang ganun yun. Nung naisip niya by chance or by accident, yung tao na yon, yung beloved niya, yung state niya, yung mood niya, yung condition niya, nag-change. And then, parang nahinalin tulad niya sa ibon na lumipad from that gloomy day. And, yung gloomy na yan ay, sabi niya, it sings hymns at heaven's gate. So, yung lark, yung bird na yan, lumipad siya away from that gloomy day. And then, he sang hymns at heaven's gate. So, as you can see, there's that contrast na, di ba? Yung first quatrain, nakikita niyo na death yung heaven. But, nandito na tayo sa redemption part na kumakanta na siya at heaven's gate. So, he felt very joyful, very parang revived, di ba? So, there's that parang he thought na there's that feeling na he is in a brighter place na. Just by thinking of his beloved, he manages to parang makawala dun sa despising, dun sa thought na yun, or dun sa feeling of hating himself. So, that's the redemption part, the 9 to 12 line. And then, the rhyming couplet, yung last two at the end. For thy sweet love remembered such wealth brings, that then I scorn to chance my state with kings. So, as you can see, sabi niya, for thinking of your love brings such happiness, that then I would not change my position in life with kings. I'm so sorry for the noise. So, for thinking of your love, so nung naalala niya yung sweet love, nung na-remember niya, doon niya na-remember yung overflowing happiness. Diba? Yung wealth, there's that certain part of our lives na sometimes wealth makes us happy, but there's that overwhelming happiness na ibang-iba yung happiness na na-feel niya nung naalala niya yung beloved niya. And then, sabi nga dito, he remembered his love that brings incredible wealth. So parang there's that line na ikaw ang aking kayamanan. Mawala man sa akin ang mundo, ikaw ang aking kayamanan. So that is that line. Nung naalala niya yung beloved niya, there's a certain happiness and he felt na he was one of the wealthiest people in the world, or he's one of the wealthiest man in the world. Ayan. So that then I scorn to change my state with kings. So scorn meaning reject. So sabi niya, that then I reject to change my state with kings. So that then I would not change my position in life with kings. So imagine, nung naalala niya, by chance, by accident lang, yung beloved niya, he wouldn't change anything, or he wouldn't trade anything else, or he wouldn't change his state even for the position with kings. So imagine nung time na yan, kings are of high regard. But, you know, he feels rich and, you know, he doesn't want to switch spot with the kings because he has this overwhelming happiness. And he's very contented na. And there's that certain optimism and inspiration na, you know, he wouldn't trade anything else for, you know, the happiness that his beloved bring. So, ayan. Ayan lang. Yan lang yung next page is just a parang additional to this. But, as you can see, nakaramdam man ng self-pity, ng isolation and despair. But there's that certain redemption. And we all have that. We all have that. Either it's a family or a loved one or a friend. We all have that. Na parang at a certain point of our lives where we feel very lost or very useless, there will be someone that will come to your aid and help you realize na you are contented with what you have. Just thinking that you would spend your life for the rest. You would spend the rest of your life with him. Either that would be a friend or a family or a loved one. You know, that is para a comfort for us. So, you know, this Sonnet 29 is a reminder for us that we are not alone. We are not even alone in this fight. We might feel na we are alone. We might feel na parang we are cursed or we are, you know, we are not blessed with a good life. But, you know, you will have that redemption. And you will have that breakthrough. And, you know, you just have to wait. Or, you know, do not lose hope. Kasi it will come. It will come at the right moment, at the right time of your life. Kasi, you know, mawawala na tayo dito but, you know, God wouldn't give you the things that you are desiring for if you are not ready for it. So as long as God sees you na you are ready for this, then He will give that to you. Kasi pangit naman na ibibigay sa atin ni Lord yung dinedesire natin tapos hindi pa pala tayo handa. And mami-mishandle lang natin yun. Once na mishandle natin yun, there will magiging distraction siya. So parang pangit naman yun na kunwari you are praying for someone else, tas dumating na nga siya, but not in that right time, and na-mishandle mo, sayang, diba? Na nawala siya. So, you know, sometimes we feel na, you know, we are not blessed, but, you know, we just have to wait, and it will come together. No, we will realize na, buti pala nag-antay ako. Buti pala I endured. Kasi I wouldn't experience this. I wouldn't experience the life that I have now if I didn't endure or if I didn't wait, di ba? So this is Sonnet 29, ladies and gentlemen. I hope na nakarelate kayo and I hope, alam ko marami pa kayong masasabi. This is just my perception. So I hope na this, you know, this Sonnet 29 or this lesson somewhat awaken your lift your spirits up. You know, you are not alone in this fight. Sometimes you know, your cries matter. Lahat ng iyak mo, that matters. Kahit wala mang nakakarinig niyan, I know it matters and that will pay off. So, you just have to trust the process and one way or another, you will have that certain happily or that certain accident or chance or certain revival, certain breakthrough, and that will come in everyone's life. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is Sonnet 29. Medyo napahaba na. But I hope you have learned something and I hope that this has touched you and has inspired you to live your life to the fullest or to live your life, continuously. Magpatuloy lang. Yeah. So, Sonnet 99, 29, 99 na tuloy. Sonnet 29, ladies and gentlemen. Keep safe and laban lang, kaya nyo yan, konti na lang. Kaya natin to. So, Sonnet 29, I hope that na-enjoy nyo to. And I'll see you sa ating next lesson. Bye for now. Please keep safe and stay positive and always pray. God bless everyone. See you again soon. Bye.